nice to be here.
This is like I'm mirrored up now today. I'm feeling like I'm not on the right side. I feel like I'm in an alternate universe.
You're a bit discombobulated.
Where it's I normally my neck doesn't turn. I don't turn left. What is it? What is it with Zoolander where he can't? Do you know? Have you watched Zoolander?
With the blue steel.
With the blue steel, but he can't turn left. So I feel like I'm normally sitting like that, so looking that way, and I feel like I'm really difficult turning left.
I can't turn left.
There's like, I'm not calling myself Zoolander or anything like that.
You're blue stealing pretty hard from this side too.
Am I blue stealing? Blue stealing. Anyway, welcome back to Andertons TV.
Pleasure.
I'm Pete.
I'm Ben. Yay. It's nice to be here.
And before we get into some of these cool guitars here, we would like to ask you to please like this video and subscribe to the channel.
That's right, ping the bell.
Because it's very, very important for us that you do that, because that just shows the love and appreciation that you have for all of our silly videos.
Yeah.
So,
very delicate.
It's very delicate. We are delicate flowers, and you know, we need to be treated nicely.
That's right.
So, Recording King.
Dirty 30s.
Dirty 30s.
All right.
New stuff for Andertons, and I love the Recording King because value for money wise, it's just cool, isn't it? It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun guitar. Okay.
All
right. Let's just do. You know the specs.
Okay.
And you're gonna play because this is more your thing, right?
This is right up my
This is right
up my
up
alley.
your street.
So I mean, I've had a look at the Recording King site, and basically these are. The idea behind them is that they are similar in terms of vibe and feel to the old catalogue guitars that you get in like the 40s and 50s, like the Stellars, the Ks, the Harmonies, all those cheap,
affordable. Cheap. You can say cheap. It's
I
fine.
can say cheap. They were the guitars that a lot of the kind of the original blues artists they played because they were cheap.
Yeah.
So they could afford them, and they were, you know, not the old ones were not particularly well made, and they had a very different sound because they were, you know, cheap wood, cheap construction.
It's that sound, isn't it?
It's the sound, man.
It's that rattling kind of bluesy kind of sound that some people would go, ugh. But a lot of people go, ooh.
I was going to say, if it's,
you know,
it's not a D28.
Really? Am I missing something here then?
But you know, like I love parlour guitars because you know, for finger picking and for the kind of bluesy, rootsy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got loads of mid-range honk, and they're not very loud, and they lack a bit of bass. But sometimes that's exactly what you need or want.
So we are going to do some more Recording Kings because this is kind of the first time we're looking at Recording King guitars at Andertons. So we got some resonators coming, some awesome stuff, and I know you're really into that stuff. They do lap steels now. We're starting to get it in now, but because of, you know, COVID and all the stuff, it all sort of trickles in. We've made sure we put it all to one side when it comes in, so when Ben comes in, he can come and do all the lap steel stuff as well, because he is basically the man for that.
It's like Christmas.
It is like, and then you listen to me try to play lap steel on something, and he's going, what is going on? And I've got some B, but whatever. So these are affordable guitars, right?
Yeah, I think these are the solid colour ones are 169.
Yeah, so the two you see here in these are, you know, I really love these, and this has got a little kind of, you know,
I've got the same
perfloid binding.
Yeah, the same one here.
Yeah, so the ones in this is kind of so they do them in, I think it's 4 or 5 different colours.
I think it's 4 solid colours and then 2 different bursts.
So you got like a black, matte black, and a matte white, and there's like
it's kind of grey.
They're family. They're related, those two, matte and matte. And then you've got these 2 colours, which are a little bit more expensive, I believe.
169, I believe.
169, yeah. There's a sunburst, tobacco burst thing.
Yeah.
There's also a left-handed one.
Yeah, there is left-handed.
So, but again, have a look down there.
And then kind of stepping it up one extra level, there's this one here, which has obviously got the gold foil pickup.
Yay.
Which is why we plugged into here. And also there is a version, I think, which is 199 with the Fishman kind of more standard acoustic pickup.
So they're both, there's 2 different sunburst colours.
Yep.
Like a tobacco burst and one that's a little bit more dark around the edge there. Both with the gold foil pickup, and then they are 199. So value for money. It's
value for money is great. I mean, and I'm really impressed with this little pickup as well, because I've disappeared down a massive gold foil pickup rabbit hole on the internet recently.
A sound hole.
But what they're going for, I think, is to kind of get some of that old Diamond sound hole pickup vibe.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of the old kind of blues guys. It was the first kind of aftermarket pickup, and it was basically a cheap electric guitar pickup in this mount, so you can put it in a sound hole.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay, cool. So this is going through this little Fender Champ here, and a little Lightspeed pedal for a bit of dirt.
Bit of overdrive.
And this is just tuned to open E because I like playing slide.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry, open D. This is.
It's just got the sound, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. And I think it's because, you know, even on their own website, they say they sound boxy, and they do. Yeah. But that's not always a bad thing.
That's the point of these guitars. I think a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to buy a little guitar because, you know, maybe you're starting out, maybe you're a teenager, maybe you know, smaller frame, whatever. So I'm going to buy a small guitar, and then people expect it to sound big, but that is just, I think that is the difference, isn't it? You can't, it will never sound like a dreadnought shaped guitar.
No.
So, but that sounds wicked.
I mean, I plugged in with a bit of dirt. I mean, that's a lot of fun.
That's the sound, man. That's the sound, isn't it? That's the sound. So spec-wise, what are we looking at? What's the wood kind of configurations?
They've all got a spruce top.
Okay.
This one, you can hear, the gold foil traditionally is very microphonic. And that is...
Oh, it's so microphonic.
So cool. Yeah. But yeah, so spruce top, these have got a whitewood back and side. Yeah,
we were debating, but at this price point, I think what you know, it doesn't really say anywhere, but when it doesn't say, you normally have to go, well, then it's a laminate wood. But, you know, laminate is also wood. It's just made out of wood.
There is a version available with solid mahogany back and sides, but that comes in, I think, at £400.
Yeah, it's about £400, so that's a little bit more expensive. Yeah. But, I mean, that's a fun instrument,
It's a fun, man. I mean, it's a whitewood back and sides, spruce top, mahogany neck, Avancol fingerboard.
Avancol?
Yeah, Avancol.
Oh, Ovencol.
Ovencol?
I don't know, man. It's like,
one thing it has
tomato.
Yeah, it's got a bone nut and a bone saddle, which at this price is pretty impressive, I think. Tuners are pretty good. I mean, it's...
6 strings.
6 strings.
You need that.
It's a fun guitar for 150 quid for these, you know, like... That's cool. I mean, shall I play some of this one?
You should. Let's hear a bit of that. So, because this is sort of more. So that's a satin finish as well.
It's a satin finish.
So they all have the same specs, right? It's
all the same specs, apart from the pickup. The pickup's the thing that bumps up the price on this. They look different, but you know.
Yeah, but you can still, as we mentioned, you can get, you know, if you don't necessarily like. I mean, I really love these colours. It's funny because we've seen Epiphone, we've seen Fender.
Yeah.
There's a new Fender range coming out, like a 3/4 size thing. But there's some Epiphone coming up. They all got these sort of 30s, what do you call it, like Art Deco kind of colours to them with Art Deco in this, and that's just that 30s vibe. And I love that guitars are having colours.
It's nice,
because it just makes it like, look at that. I mean, look at this thing.
I like the fact that you can get a little parlour-sized guitar, because you know, when I was young and learning and stuff, if you wanted a cheap acoustic guitar, it was a bad dreadnought copy generally. Whereas this is actually a perfectly playable, fun.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I was feeling the frets. They're all right. They're not sharp at all. I mean, this is the thing we were talking about. There will be a video of me and Lee. We've got some tips on how to make your new guitar. Maybe some top tips, just to out of the box. What can you do?
Yeah.
Sort of like if you see this Ovencol wood fingerboard on this one. That one is slightly darker.
Yeah.
You know. When you play it a bit, of course, it'll go dark automatically. But you can buy oil for this, or you can buy this kind of, you know,
waxy stuff.
The wax stuff from Monty's, and just give it's just dried a little bit, and that helps just to the playing, the playability, and the looks of it, you know. But there's little things you can do.
Yeah,
but it's for 149 quid. I mean,
if it was me and I had £200 to spend, I'd buy the guitar and then spend the rest of the money on a setup.
That's what he said.
Yeah, get your frets polished.
Yeah, we talk about that so much, man. You know. But that video will come out. If it's not out now, if it is out, click the pop-up banner up there, because there will be a video on, and which is, I think we're doing an electric guitar, but it will be. It's a similar thing.
It's a similar. Like, I mean, because these, you know, obviously these are factory guitars, right? And so they churn them out at a hell of a rate, but. If you take it to someone who really knows how to set up a guitar and give it to him,
it's worth it, isn't it? Oh, new strings on it. Make sure it's all nice and
level the frets.
Yeah, but these are not. I mean, these are. I mean, we keep saying out the box.
These were literally. These were tuned up for the first time half an hour ago.
Yeah.
And
that's the sound.
Yes,
It is the sound.
It
It's
is
that
sounds.
rattly, you know, which people go, oh no, it's rattly, but that's what these things are. You know,
Yeah.
unless you buy Martin, which is $4,000.
yeah.
Yeah, and even then you still get that kind of thin.
Yeah, but you know, for kind of, if you want to do that kind of... Like, that's just
Yeah.
fun.
Play some more, play
Okay.
some more. Oh, there it is.
And if you want to do that kind of... So it's great for
Yeah.
all that, just all that stuff, all that stuff.
So whether you're beginner, great size for just to begin on. It's a
Yeah.
12 fret neck joint here, so it's not a massively long guitar. It's not
No.
a big guitar to get your arm over. Or you want something in your arsenal that is different,
Yeah.
but you don't want to spend the $3,500 on a the
Yeah.
Martin or whatever. You get this you get that tone. You get that tone. So I mean, I would have something like this for studio stuff. Or take it on camping.
Camping, yeah, man.
Get
I was
it
gonna say.
camping. Put it in the back of the car. Give it a bit of. Put it on a sofa and play it a bit. And
But it's
you know.
I've got a little guitar that I keep in my studio that is just for when you want something that isn't going to take up a load of space.
Yeah.
And record. You don't always want a big lush acoustic
Yeah.
sound. You something.
And I think these will look very cool when they get a little bit of playing in, and, you know,
Yeah.
and the satin finish gets a bit more, you know,
take it
glossy
to the beach a couple of times and
Yes, get some sand in there.
yeah, that's it.
Anyway, is there anything else to say about these other than they are available now in the shop and links below, and you can come and try them out if you like, but appointment only right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, appointment only. But I mean, they're fun. They're fun little guitars that
Yeah.
are good price and they're nice
Good
to
colours.
play. Good colours.
Yeah, and it's good to
I
see
love
you,
the-
man.
It's
By the
nice-
way,
it's
you look
nice to be
great.
back.
Doesn't he look great,
You're very
everybody?
kind.
I think I'm applauding him doing his yoga and
doing my yoga,
eating
baby.
right. Might need to do some yoga as well.
We'll do Downward Dog after this.
Okay, well, on that note.
On that note, but I think they've done it really well. I really
Yeah.
like the gold foil pickup as
Yeah.
a kind of standard thing. That's cool. They're fun.
Cool details,
Yeah.
the inlays here and all. That was the stand,
So
by
it's
the
the
way.
stand.
It might be the noise we'll be making. You'll be hearing
It's a-
when. No, I'm kidding. Okay, guys. So there we go.
Move
That's
with the breath.
the Recording King Dirty 30s. Anyway, there you go. Please click the links below, like and subscribe. Go and look at Ben's Instagram as well. Here, that's here.
That's it.
his thing
I
here.
do lots of slide stuff on them.
Yeah, go and look at him giving it some. And that's it, isn't it?
That's it, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
So,
a play.
Thanks for watching. See you
soon.
next time. Thank you. Bye.